Right. Well, let's see if we can get another couple 1-2s for the team today. So are you sticking with 80 or are you sticking with 77? Hey, Hammerland. Yeah, man, this is my third race in it. In this league. Getting up to speed with it nicely.
Were you talking to yourself or what?
No, Hammerland.
Oh.
Or Victor Hovland, as I call him. Alright, let's go wait at the pit exit. No pit stops tonight, huh? Yeah, no worries, man.
Right, some people are already going out, that's too early.
No.
Yes, you're only going to go out in like 15 seconds.
Nope, everyone went out, so I followed them.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Alright, man. Enjoy.
Yellow flagging sector 3.
Now in the briefing, or like the thing they said, first 7 minutes is for the M drivers, and then 1 minute of rest, and then the final 7 minutes is ours.
Well, I just followed the 5 cars that were ahead of me. Well, I assume they understand. I was like, that seems a bit early, but they all seem to be doing it together.
Yeah, and I thought like, oh yeah, they're heading out and they wait at the end, but then I suddenly saw everyone just went on track. And there's one silver drive also still on track.
Oh, with 2 turns up, in traffic, and in Monday.
One and two secure too.
Yeah.
Tire pressure's high. Lowish. tire pressures are too low, I can't just run right again. You don't have to grab that. Is it that much colder now or what?
No.
Because
My tire pressures were just 0.2 down.
No, mine are well below, well low.
Well, we got a Lambo up on trough. Every lap there, I just fucked up the first sector.
No, I just noticed lack of grip in the first sector. Could not get through the tight bit, and that's just if the tire grip isn't there, the lap time is gone for the Mustang. It was also my first lap out that I did this lap. Everything after the tires did not come up to speed. No grip.
So 55 includes the formation lap, huh?
I don't know.
Be the resident Ford factory driver.
Dude, I have not calculated this, okay? Yeah, 54.6 liters is needed. That's with an extra lap. Right.
Five minutes? Fucking hell.
What lap times are we doing? Yeah, 93.
33s.
So that's yeah, 93 seconds it is. So that's resulting in 20 laps plus one, which is the formation lap is 21. It's 54.6, but I do 22 because the formation lap you can use a bit too much. So that's 58 liters I'm going to start with.
Yep, so am I. Alright, we're gonna have to pull away from this Lambo while we can.
Oh, it's easy.
Oh yeah, why am I worried? It's not like he can pass me.
Insert low wing setup, 1 sec.
Yeah, there was a 32 on there as well.
It's 27 degrees now, and that's the temp I was practicing in, so... Plus lower fuel and lower temp, my tires were not in the window.
To the wall! To the wall! You know, I don't mind driving this car, it's just... I find it, one criticism I have, you know, it's not like a Lambo, which was, you know, fun to drive, and, you know, this car, it's pretty... There's, like, no danger, you know.
Well, that's because I'm providing you with decent setups that have been tested already.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's no danger,
I
you know, like...
I have some setups that I tested on which on each curbstone or each slightly high-speed corner, the car was like, bye-bye. Or Rouge, I could not take that flat without the rear end becoming light and spinning and crashing. One of the earlier setups I had. The Nürburgring, it was very hard for me to push the car around there. So, it's the same with the Ferrari. You always provided me with some kind of setup that was decent enough to drive.
Yeah.
I think if you drive a stock standard Mustang and you try to fiddle around with stuff and settings,
Yeah,
like
but I mean, setting it up, you know,
the
it's
the amount of like
no,
setups I
but
tried for Barcelona, and I'm still not fully happy with it. But that rear end, you just need the rotation, but you need the rotation so far that you're about to spin out. That's how much rotation you need in that car to get around Barcelona. So yeah, that's
yeah, but I mean, you also have to admit that there is real there's like no jeopardy like there was in the Bentley or Lambo or BMW. You know what I mean? It's just
they were
it's
all
very
pretty much easy cars to drive with the right setup.
yeah, 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 I suppose. But what I like about the Ferrari is you kind of have to push it in the entry phase of a corner. So at least you like, you know, this car, it's not as dynamic to drive. I'm enjoying driving it. You know, I've got my wheel settings now done for it, so I have no issue driving it, and I'm getting better and better and better. Every week, every 2 weeks, we drive this car. But I do think I still need to find about 2 to 3 tenths on you. But that's better than being 5 tenths away in Spa, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm creeping up. Hopefully by the time we all have the same weight on our cars, I will be on the pace. I think I've left old Leibshaber behind, so that's a good sign too.
I think the reason that you are 2 tenths ahead of me is one, I did not get a decent lap in, and two, I got way more kilos than you in the car. So for
Yeah,
me,
look, my
the
lap,
sector one is just
my lap
painful.
as well wasn't great either. But I do think the weight is bringing me into it. But it's to the point where now I'm getting faster in the car. You know, Leipzig and me, he was the same pace as me at Spa. I made a big jump at Silverstone. This week, I think I've made a tiny jump again. I think another 2-3 races I'll be fully up to speed. Just the low speed I'm trying to work out on this car. I think medium to high speed I'm fine.
Yeah, but that's also what I try to figure out in the setup. How can we make this car better in the low speed stuff? Because that's like to the Ferrari where I lost most of the time.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear on the curbs.
Well, if you had more rear grip, it would be fine.
What do you mean by rear grip?
If you just had a bit more rear grip.
Well, you can add rear grip, but then
no. I mean, like where you could then make the rear like a bit more aggressive on the mechanical side to get that low speed rotation.
Well, that's PC stuff, right?
Yeah.
You get more grip in the car. And that's the thing I'm trying to say so many times. This car does not have that, so this car isn't as OP as it is on PC.
I think over a lap we have to admit that this car is the
good.
car.
Yeah.
Over a lap, it's the best car.
But it has more to do with straight line speed and gaining straight line speed, and also in the highest, like medium to high speed corners, where you don't need to change down to second or third, like first or second gear. This car is very good. It's the very low speed stuff where the Ferrari is just absolutely killing me. It's on Silverstone and the chicane, the tight, those tight corners. Because in the high speed stuff, Maggots and Beckets and also Cop's Corner, you are not gaining that much on me.
No. Just like in Kota, it's the middle and last sector where the Ferrari does.
Yeah, because the first sector is like everything is flowing. Yes, you got the first corner, which I lose it out a bit, but everything else is like nice and flowing corners without that much acceleration, no stop start. That's where the Ford is good at on console. At the moment, it becomes a stop start track, like it is here, a lot. It's not that great.
I know, I mugged you around the outside, yeah. And now I know how I did that. driving this car into there.
Now you understand what I was talking about, right?
Well, braking quite a bit early.
And you have
Than the
to
Ferrari.
get the car stopped nice and early
I
to get
know,
the good
to
exit.
get the exit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Frames like on shit.
Yep. That's the reason I didn't want to make it feel wide. The entire first section there. By the way, enjoy this car while it lasts. It's going to become painful.
No, I think I'll be okay. Like I was at Silverstone, not far away it was. Quite a bit better.
So you got first warning already?
No.
Just good in the night. Fine, practice with it.
Yellow flag is set to all. Fastest lap of the race. Great job.
Can you just see how much more nimble your car is? Interesting.
that was it. Unexpected reaction there.
A bit too much curb. Bit too much of the red stuff that I can get.
Expecting my rear to go there on acceleration, so I counter steered, but nothing happened. Oh lord.
On this track you need to really drive very precise with this car to get the maximum speed out. Otherwise traction controls interfere too much or whatever. On other tracks and also in the Ferrari I don't really have the issue around it.
My tyres seem to be holding up.
For now. frames are not really helping.
It's the first sector for me that it's... The rest of the lap I don't have it.
Should go with the last one. Bye, Jess.
Why?
I could stay with you for this long and now I feel the tires are starting to drop. Whatever I do, the front end is not responding.
I'm using a higher traction control through places that are qualifying to try and save the tyres. I'm 7 here.
Oh, it's the front.
Oh, is your front dying already?
Yeah, I turn in and it's not responding.
Okay, no, my front of the car is still fine.
Like for example, this corner, you brake into that corner with the fronts as well, and it's not really rotating it.
Be careful, this guy is just don't know what he's doing.
Parking it.
Shit.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up there.
So it's turning out to be a lonely race for us.
Right.
No, I'm on 2, my rear.
Well, it really looked like you are on 3 and you didn't want to go any kind of wide there. Others have given up there now. Last lap is already the case. Like maybe it was my line or something, but no, it's definitely tires. Careful. It says it's such an easy car to drive. Till the tires go off, mate. Till the tires go off.
Yep.
It becomes a driver's car.
Beautiful.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, to get my tire pressure, so I just... eyes, man.
Hey Jackson. I just like the world's unluckiest man tonight or something.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Dude, what are you doing?
Well, finally you got shafted by one.
Just swerves into me, fucking idiot, and now he's flashing his lights. let you by in the tight bit, you know?
Yeah.
And he just comes right, he slots right back in between us.
Ah, I saw that.
Like, what the hell? And then on exit, he takes a very wide line. Okay, so I went on the inside, left him room, and he swerves back into me. He hits me on the side. There was plenty of room on the curb still, mate.
High drop off around this track and this car is atrocious.
Told you. Imagine how I feel now with more kilos here. So yes, it's decent over one lap, as said before, but over a race distance, the car is slowing itself down. And that's why I say BOP that's used by PC is just not there. BOP should be based on race pace and not single lap hot lap pace. If there is a race pace pop, I'm happy to try that out, but
No, Jackson, I went cuts again.
right? We're on track.
On 3, yeah.
Ooh. Oh lol, so did I. Just get them. I feel like I took the same line every single time.
Car frozen on the track. Did he stop?
Yeah. There's nothing I can do, Jackson. I mean, I've got way more weight than him, and we are equally paced, so my tires will drop off earlier than his, so he will win the race based on just math. And there's nothing I can do about it. Only if he made a mistake or got a drive who's going to lose this race. But the mistakes he made, small enough.
Woohoo! Perfect on the fuel, 4.4 litres.
Got 3.2 over. Uh, 3.2 I said, right? So I can get 2 liters less. Still off plenty.
Well, I mean, we did the Ford proud today.
Yeah, it's just that one back marker that.
Oh, I had 2 back markers retexted to me.
Yeah, but they did not cost you as much as this guy did to me.
They did. The one up it cost me 5 tenths.
Oh my god. I lost 1.2 seconds.
You lost 7 tenths, Dennis.
1.3.
7 tenths. But he cares, you both were shafted, that's the point.
Well, I'll go for a quick piss, because I at least have 7 minutes to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a cigarette and take a piss myself. I'll be back now. Gotta up these pressures. Ah.
Let's go then.
Very much. Yeah, for another qualifying.
It's a 13-degree difference. What pressure do you go for? I went one PSI higher.
Yep.
All of them.
I went 1 PSI high at the front, 1.2 at the rear, because I was a bit low on the rear. So yeah, 1.2. The track's 11 degrees, I saw in practice for the second race, so probably brake ducts 2. But I doubt that will work.
No, it won't cool down as much because there are not that long straights, so the brakes will stay in operating window.
Oh my word. Car feels amazing again. You know what I mean? Just feels triple days.
So if I say the car is feeling shit to the
Yellow flag is
tire deck, now you know what I mean, right?
There's a slow car ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Fully
Iran, yeah,
half
it
a
was
second
bad.
gone. Why are we all driving too slow here? Come on, mates. First lap was the best.
You know, the first lap is the fastest.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I do like the lighting, what it does to the track.
Yep.
Like the curbstones and also the colors and everything comes more alive.
There's a slow car ahead. Let's move out of the right. Then across the side. Fuck off, man, you absolute dickhead. We came out of the pit lane.
Oh no. Oh man. Well, that lap would have cinched me P1. For sure.
You already haven't seen that.
Our lap times are already 80. Please try to stay on the track.
We've already turned to 9. Slightly overpressured the tires this time.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag, be careful there. Session is now over.
I did not have the tires in the right window again.
Yeah, but I definitely found pace this qualifying session. I felt just a bit more comfortable with the car.
Yeah, I just couldn't place the car and had to slow down as well because of a nippet in the McLaren. We're just 1.7 off the pace. So
You're gonna need to put your hacks on, eh?
really?
Yep. Brighten that screen up. Jeez, 1.2 seconds ahead of Leap. And it's night time.
Well, like I said, enjoy the win.
Right, it's now. Our pressures were a tiny bit over by 0.2. Let's go up by 0.1 all around. Do it.
Yeah, but it's even cooler now, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was 27.1s all around, so I just gone up 0.1 everywhere. Rather just be a tiny bit over than under.
Oh man, this waiting. Just too long.
Yeah, 5 minutes is too long, man. Alright then, I guess we'll see how the rest goes. Well, at least we won't have tire drop off now. No, I mean, it won't be as bad. Oh man, at Silverstone, I didn't really have that much deck. But I was on 0 kilos. So what do you think of this success ballast cock?
Listen, it's slowing us down, okay? Right. But the others, even if you have 40 kilos on the car, they're still not going to catch us. So I don't really get the point.
I see a lot of people on minus. They should have increased where you get minus kilos, you know what I mean? So like if you keep finishing last, you should just get minus 40 kilos, you know what I mean? Just give them minus 40.
Why am I suddenly on tire set 1? I didn't change tire set. I'm on an old tire set.
No, you wouldn't be, because if it's gone to tire set 1, then it just takes you to whatever tire set's available. So
No, this is an old tire set. I didn't practice on. I know that for sure.
Stay single file.
well, that's. Well, hopefully maybe you didn't, right?
I definitely didn't practice on this. And I know what I did. I loaded the setup again.
How many laps did you do on them?
I don't know, 5 or 6. It's the
Oh, you'll
tire
see.
set where I did the other thing with. Where I tested the other setup. maybe I can already feel in that corner. Maybe it's a cold-ish tires, but...
Yeah, we'll see notice in the first 5 laps, we'll know. I'm hoping that it just puts you on a... But if you said you reloaded your setup, then yeah, then you're probably fine.
Yeah, I reloaded the setup because I saved the tire load I needed. I was fiddling around with the tire pressures right when the reset happened, you know, and everyone crossed the line or whatever. So I had to reselect it because I don't know if it did save the change I made or not. And I knew the thing I saved, it was correct.
Well, if it is an old tire set, you could be having a battle with P3.
No. I believe he finished well behind in the first race, so don't think he's able to do 33 still. See you next week on next time with 20 kilos or so.
Green line, everything okay? Car on the right. Clear on the right.
And no frames.
I got a massive lag spike.
you're not dropping away, so.
With the first race, I could stay with you within a second.
Yeah, but I also feel that in the qualifying I found some speed.
I can already feel in turn 2 when it's like sliding. And that only happens when pilots there.
Yeah.
And also a full end doesn't really want to bite. It's also dark. And when I saw this calendar, this was one of the tracks I was like, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I tend to be stronger here anyway. Then.
Yeah, but I know the Mustang is just not great around here, so. I threw in the car and there's just no response. Especially in those corners, it's just fun and not there. This is exactly how I feel when I raced around here with you in the Ferrari. There's nothing you can do. It's not even going to be a race, it's just mandatory.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, but even if I had fresh tires on, it doesn't matter. The weight difference between both races. There's everything to do with your performance in Spa. It's why I got shafted. What are you doing, mate? Dude, you are indicating and you are braking on the fucking racing line. You're an absolute disgrace of this lobby. Get out of here. Fucking idiot, man. Same guy as race 1.
Yeah, I don't know why he's in here. Honest. Really struggling for speed.
Look, his indicator was on. Right? I'm moving to the right. But he's then just stopping on the racing line. And there was no point moving out of the way towards the right there. You should have just moved to the left. And if I'm honest, I just want to retire the car. I mean, I can't drive this shit. Just a 30-minute race that I could have used for something else. It's also just completely bladed.
You might as well finish the race, it's only 18 minutes. Unless you want to just retire to get less weight.
No, because I finished the first one, it still counts. For some reason, even with writing at the screen, it's not on.
Yeah, this track is one of the darker ones. Massive power slide.
third gear, foot on the throttle, and it just...
You're halfway through, keep pushing.
The setup is really nice in these conditions.
Started absolutely all over the place. Understeer, oversteer, trying to correct the car, running slightly wide, getting a second. I just have a front end that does not want to rotate in that tight corner sector one. It's just... I rotate my wheel and my wheel turns dead. There's no weight behind the wheel, nothing.
You must have definitely done more than 5 laps on those tyres.
Yeah, but I had that feeling as well in qualifying, where the car was not behaving as it did during the...
Yellow flag in sector 1.
9 out of 11 laps of it. The car is not behaving whatsoever. I'm absolutely sliding all over the place. I've got no front end, no rear end.
What are these guys doing, man?
There's a Dracula guy here already left.
Be careful, you're going to be coming up to him again. I don't know what he's doing.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, but the thing I don't understand is, you know you're fucking slow, you are driving erratically, and you still keep on driving on the racing line, slowness all down. What are you doing?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Lagging all over the place,
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
trying to outbrake me in turn 3 that is, or 4.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The page is completely gone now. I'm in the 35s.
Oh dear.
My wheel is just... I turn in for some corners and there's no weight behind the wheel. It's just... And the run overs there all over the place.
My tyres have not dropped off.
Told you though, I'm still dropping off even with cooler temps. Ah, come on man, it's the second or third time in that corner. I brake, I turn in, goes completely fucking straight.
Yeah, that's happened to me now twice. Not sure what's going on there.
Oh, my last time was at 36. Come on, man! Just stay on the fucking track, you stupid piece of shit. Car does not turn in, does not want to go on power. It's not a racing tyre I used last race. It's definitely either a poly tyre or I think it's a practice tyre. It's tyre somewhere. So it's either the practice set I did the Nürburgring setup on, or practice set I did this setup on. If you can do a lap less, please do. Number behind me is closing.
Yellow flag is set off.
Oh, I'll try. We'll see if I can.
No pace. No pace whatsoever. That fast right-hander. Like it's still roughly part of the long straight. Just want to go straight. Just does not want to brake and catch the inside banking or something.
My tyres have just dropped right off the fucking cliff. How can I have worse deg? I had no deg, no deg, no deg, and then over a second of deg.
Yep. Maybe that's also the thing I'm experiencing right now. I already had slightly bad tires, right? And then the deg of a second comes in. So I'm having a very hard time getting it to 34s.
Chilling in the 33s until about 6 minutes ago, then all of a sudden I'm into the 34s.
Well, it says I'm on for 34.6, but at the end of the lap, the final stack time just changed it so much.
Yep, 2 laps. I can't slow down. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh. Oh, Wagner, what are you doing? Nearly took me out.
Catch up to him again.
Yeah, he just took me out. I had to give him so much space into the first corner. And he's just taking me out.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car.
Oh my word.
I'm going to say something in chat. That guy should not be part of SON.
He just absolutely took me out.
At least this...
Yeah, no, he needs to go. He just ruined my race nearly, and he's ruined this guy's race. I told you, the fucking back market, dude.
It's just that guy only. The others have been fine.
Fucking hell, dude. Where's this prick?
Let's finish the race. Excellent job, mate. Bring it back to being safe.
Yeah, that guy's got to go, dude. Fucking hell. Fucking jammed wedged my fucking finger, dude. Fucking thing snapped violently. Yeah. Not expecting it, you know what I mean? He's like 6/10 behind. Going into the second corner. You know, they start the little right, left, and onto the middle straight. He's gonna be barreling in. Like he missed his braking point by like 100 meters, man. Don't get it. Fucking idiot, nearly broke my finger.
I'm already messaging Jess.
No, I'm putting my thing in there, dude. He fucking nearly broke my fucking finger, the fucking idiot. Because obviously my hand's light on the fucking wheel, and then it's like, you know, GT3, like, you know, at least you let go of the wheel. You know?
Mm-hmm.
No, I need to calm down before I send a message. I have to calm down before I send a message. Oh, fucking idiot. I don't understand how a guy can do that. You know what, I would have understood, right, if he was like a 10th behind me as I'm going to lap somebody else, right? So A, he nearly takes me out on the first corner when he's letting me through. Then I'm right up behind another guy who's now letting me through into the next bit, right? So I break my normal braking point. Right? If he was like a 10th behind me, then fine, I understand if contact was made. Look, I'm not going to be a dickhead.
Look at that video that has been sent in the Alcheminer chat. Backwater, I don't know, is what is gaming name is. But he got taken out by an Aston Martin, and as he's the only Aston Martin on track, I think.
Yeah,
Must be him.
must be him. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, Oak's 5/10 away, he just comes absolutely barreling in, so he nearly fucks my race up, he fucked this poor guy's race. I wasn't even wanting to lap the guy, because they were battling. So I was like staying by, but then I saw him let me, like I could see he was flashing for me to go on his inside, so I just broke my normal braking point. And he just comes fucking barreling in, like he... I don't understand, like... I don't get these guys sometimes, dude. I don't, like, why even continue racing? You know what I mean? He was shit in race 1, he was shit in race 2, like, why continue? Fucking idiot. I need to calm down. Alright, man, well, that race was shit. I was bored out of my mind. We're gonna call it a night, eh? I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
Yeah, I'm having a look here if they are doing any kind of talking.
I'm gonna go have I'll go have a cigarette, so back if you're still here then cool.
Probably not.
Probably.
The race over, so I'm shutting everything off.
Alright man, I'll see you tomorrow then, eh? We'll be doing an hour race, eh? Reverse grid.